go into worship like normal. We're just gonna flow in the Spirit of God and see what the Lord says. Amen. I want to share with you. It says, the Word of God says, Romans chapter 8, verse 28 or 29. It says, for those whom he foreknew, he also predestined to be conformed to the image of his Son. And so what this is saying, it's an incredible thought, that in the foreknowledge of God, God is not a time-bound creature as you and me. He is outside of time. In the same way that he is with us right now, he is also with Abraham in the past. He is in the eternal age in the future. He is before creation right now. Jesus says, as Abraham, or he says that before Abraham was, I am. Right now, I am before he was. And so he's outside of time. He is limitless. And in the foreknowledge of God, he foreknew you and me. He had a relationship with you. Every prayer that you will pray in the future, God has already received right now.
That's right.
Every prayer that you've prayed in the past, God is receiving right now. God has embraced it. He knows it. He's in relationship with you. And it says, whom he did foreknow. This is important. He also did predestine. This is a pre-planning of God in the master chess game of this universe, that he has orchestrated every molecule and every atom and every moment and every single thing to align into his plan. Whom he did foreknow, he also did predestine. Not who would be saved, but listen, that he predestined that those whom he foreknew, that they would be conformed to the image of Christ. That he is saying, I have pre-planned that you would be in the image of Jesus. That if you're going to know me, you're going to look like me. You're going to be sanctified. This is the wise, divine plan of God. But this is what was stirring in my heart last night, that God is looking for an acceptable image. He says that you will be conformed to the image of Christ, but I dare say that we need to be conformed as an acceptable image of Christ. And what I mean by that is we can't doctrine up with religion or our attempts, but also this, we cannot diminish the image that he wants to create. Because when God comes to you and begins to deal with you and give you grace, he does it in specific measures. He convicts you of things and he gives you the grace to obtain the thing that he's purchased for you by the covenant of grace. But here is often what happens, and I can tell you from my life, is that often we get half of it. We're willing to pay some of the price, but not all of the price. And we end up with a modicum of sanctification, a modicum of the maturity that God wants to give us. And Pete, the apostle who wrote Hebrews, says this in Hebrews chapter 12, verse 15, see to it that no one fails to obtain the grace of God. This is a grace that is empowering for you to